Howdy, y'all. Welcome back. Episode number 6 of Let's Play Minecraft. I am the Reverend T-Rex, and today we're going to start this episode off with the naming of the horse. We'll come over. Oh, there we go. Got my name tag here, and only got a couple comments on what he should be named, and this is the one I chose. It is the best, and I have no idea what half of these words mean. Oh, missed a word. Alright. Pirate King oh gosh, I can never say this word. Aloysius T-Rex the Third. Brought to you by the Sonic Jew. Excuse me. Alright, we're going to go down here and name him now. And you might be wondering, what is all that snow doing? Oh, and I forgot to tell y'all. Brought me another one back as well. We'll go ahead and put it... Ooh, I don't remember which one it was now. Can I jump on him still? Let's see. Oh, always do that. What is this one? So here we go. Really? Really? I feel robbed. Pirate King Waffle Aloysius T-. Robbed. Absolutely robbed. Thanks, Dinnerbone. But anyway. Alright, so we now have him named. At least they're not... So that's what I gotta do, huh? Punch them and they'll actually move around. Whoops. Do you know how much effort it took to bring him back here? And then it took one punch, and I super punched him, Hulk smashed him through the wall. That was like a 20-minute journey that way. I think I went 1,500 blocks out like that way just to bring him over here. Well, this is off to a good start. But, alright. So I've started work on the main base. Went and talked to a general contractor. He's got his guys on it. Let's go see what they've done over here. See, they got the scaffolding up for the construction, and they've started their work. They took the day off due to the government shutdown. But yeah, so hopefully we'll see some progress done on that. Now, so while they're working on that, or taking their break from that, I guess, we are going to go over here and... Well, I guess I can show you inside here too while we're at it. But we're going to go over there towards our mine shaft, and we're going to build a hostile mob system. And that's what all the snow's for. But I have been doing a lot of digging out, which I'll show you some clips from that possibly. But been digging all this out. And you'll see why there's big craters here. Actually, let's go ahead and roll that right now. Yeah, TNT. I need it. I need lots and lots of TNT. So we're going to go ahead and make a hostile mob system. And put it in. And our wall, apparently, is going to have to be moved over one. Because it's going to be poking through. But, so we're going to have to go build us a hostile mob system so we can get us some TNT going. I'm going to be using an old design that's pretty popular with, from what all I can tell with people who play Minecraft. It's Ethos Hostile Mob Farm. Uses no pistons, just water. Go ahead and reset day. And I haven't lit up all the caves yet, but the reason why I am doing it over here is because I've been doing a lot of caving, and all the caves have been underneath all this little area here that we've started at, so figured might as well just go ahead and build it here. That way, part of the work of lighting up caves is done, and then I'll just have to basically spam torch this entire area to get the rates up. I was going to go way far out in the distance, 25 to 3,000 blocks away, and do it there and make 150 perimeter around it. But I don't have the time right now with my job. I don't have the time, and I don't know if I want to keep one up and running the entire time either. So I decided just to put it right here, which is why this one little solid blocks or grass block is here. Let's see. So I'm going to go up about 30 and start it. So there's 21, 2, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. Should be 30 blocks up now. We'll start it here. That way they drop 30, because I've noticed a lot of the mobs have been spawning with armor now. And with my skeleton spawner, that should be about right there. The drop that I have for it was 24, and it's still taking a lot of punches to start those guys out, or to kill those guys, so. Now, those of you who aren't familiar with this design, it is a 9 by, or each little leg here is going to go out 9 blocks. So 9 blocks here, there, and there. And then it'll just go up. I'm going to do 10 layers on it. Each layer is 5 blocks high. So that'll be a 50 block tower here that's going to hold the hostile mob system. And each layer has 100 spawning pads in it. I'm going to block it off so spiders can't jump in there and spawn in there and clog up the system. And then they'll just drop 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. They'll drop, and I'll just put a hopper down there. And I might even do a sorting system. Who knows? Let me knock this out real quick, because I can't count and talk at the same time. And I do not have enough snow to finish it. It takes like 700 blocks, I think, per level to make it. And yeah, I don't have that much snow. This is pretty much my entire stash of snow that I've gotten. I do have a little snow farm running there. And I forgot my ice and my slabs. So let's go back down there, and I'll talk about my absence. I have not uploaded a video in 2 weeks. Let's see, when was the last one? September 17th was the last time I uploaded a video. And that is mainly due to my job. Been working a lot of hours here lately, and then on the weekends I've been gaming with my friends, to put it simple. Had also a little momentary lapse of creativity, if you will, because of trying to get the main base. I was wanting to do that way we can start, getting some organization down. Because as you can see, I still can't. I don't even know where my slabs are at. There they are. There's nice. That should be good enough for now. But I had a little lapse of creativity. I haven't quite fixed that lapse, if you will, but in doing that, I realized the need for TNT, not only just to blow out the inside of that mountain, but to get rid of some of these mountains that I've been wanting to get rid of. and TNT. It's fun. Who doesn't want TNT? So, wow, that's why I decided to do this time instead of going on with the main base. No, I really hope I don't do that too much. Snow is a pain in the butt when placing. So yeah, from here you go 9 out, make it 3 wide, and then you go in 1 on both sides, and you take these out 3 wide as well. And this is going to make the spawning, the places where you put your spawning pads. Each pad is 3x3 with a slab in the middle, on the middle block, to keep spiders from spawning. It's an awesome little design. I've used it in the multiplayer world that I used to play on, and rates weren't incredible because it was a multiplayer world. People were always on, but it got the job done. I got a crap ton of TNT from it, which is pretty much the only use that I have for something like this until they make creeper spawners. Zombies and skeletons you can find anywhere. Whoops. So there we go. Would be nice to maybe do an ender. Get enderman to spawn as well, but eventually we'll get into the nether, and then we'll go to the end as well, and I'll just build an ender there. So that'll take care of that. Yeah, I apologize for being gone for so long. I've tried recording multiple times, and I did have a bunch of clips, but I went back and reviewed them all today just to see, what type of material I need to put out for today, and a lot of them were no good. The TNT clip that you saw earlier was actually recorded probably 2 weeks ago, which was the last time I worked inside that base there. And I haven't really played Minecraft all that much. I mean, I get on here and repair my equipment, farm some XP out. Actually, I just finished repairing this and titling it the work pick. I also have the Destroyer of Soils, which is my awesome shovel that I've gotten. I'll probably just keep this axe as well, name it, and keep it. And these will be my main tools. I'm letting this one die, and I'm going to replace it with this diamond sword. And I haven't gotten me a good bow yet, so I'm still hunting for one of those. I've just been using bows from the skeleton spawner for the most part. Don't think I've died recently that I can remember. Nothing too, drastic where I lost anything at least. But the wizard tower is going to go, I'm going to level it right here on this level. It's going to go right here. I actually cannot wait to start working on that. That's going to be a lot of fun, I think. But I have all these projects I want to do, but for right now, I need to get those base supplies back up and going. And I could go mining for days and days and days if I wanted to, but like this TNT is going to help out a lot whenever it comes to terraforming and all that. So we're going to go ahead and do this. Plus, not everybody watches a lot of YouTube videos or Minecrafters, and so this is a cool way. I'll be doing a couple other projects that I've been seeing here recent with the new updates and all that. So it's like there's a witch farm I'm wanting to build. Doc M has done an awesome one of those. I would like to do that as well. So, but we got to find one. Got to find us a witch hut. But all right, from here, after you've got down the base, this is the shape that the tower will take. You go 1 block away from the edge and do a 3x3 cube, like a, oh man, like a so. Oh, I can pick those up now. And you'll be making 12 of these, I think it is, per a level. And the ice is to save inventory space. Ice you'll break, make water that will push the mobs down to the middle, and they'll just drop from right there. Another thing I've been thinking about doing is, I guess, getting more technical with the channel instead of, like, I love the building side of, oh man, no, I love the building side of Minecraft. It's always going to be there. I like to do it, even if I'm not great at it. But the technical side's always been what has brought me back to Minecraft, you know, over the year that I've been playing it or so. So I'm going to get a little bit more technical in my builds as well. You know, doing automatic farms and all that. So look forward to more of that. But alright, now you need to put a second level on these spawner pads. So we'll do that. And right here is where you will put your slab. And that'll keep all of your spiders from spawning in here because they need a 2x2 area to spawn. And with that slab being there, you knock that option out for them. And Enderman won't spawn in here because it's only going to be too high from the top of the spawning pads. So you got layer 1, 2, 3, air block for 4, air block for 5, and then the roof will be there. So Enderman need a 3 high place to spawn. So they won't spawn in here either. I think for Enderman you can't use water. I think they teleport if they get water. So I think that would have to be a piston system. But I'm actually going to record the entire build of this, I do believe. At least probably 90% of it. And going to be a little bit of talky episodes. I do have a second interview tomorrow. Well, here in 7.5 hours. For a new job I applied for, which if I get it, it will allow me more time to spend with my family and to do videos, so I'm very excited about that. Hopefully I get it. I guess I'll find out tomorrow, and you guys will be the probably third group of people to know about it. So wish me luck on that. Tell my current boss about it so I can get the day off, and surprisingly he wasn't too mad, but he's a really cool guy. But here's the walls that we're going to be, that'll be the outside of the system. Just putting these up. The build's real easy and simple to do. It's just very, very monotonous. Just get yourself in a pattern and start knocking it out. I think if you had all the resources already, you could probably knock this out in about an hour. That's what I would say. Alright, now put thing of ice there, thing of ice there, and all these little corners. Slab it up. Yeah, there. That's kind of confusing. But if there's anything in particular, maybe like a tutorial type video that you guys would like for me to do, Um, let me know in comments. I've been thinking about doing, tutorial videos on the side. So now, in Etho's build of this, there's 100 spots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times 12 is 80 plus 16. 96 spawning spots on the pads, right? And then you also have, oh man, you also have 4 additional spots on top of each one of these ice, because there will be 2 blocks of air right here, so you'll also have a spawning spot here for 100 total. I don't know why he didn't think of this or what, but if you put one here and here, and here, you just made it 104 spawning spots per level. 10 levels, what is that? Like 1,040 spots for mobs to spawn. I don't know if maybe I just messed it up. I'm pretty sure I did this on my multiplayer one that I did as well. It might mess up rates, but to me it makes sense, so I'm going to do it here too. Then you go around here and, oh, you know what? Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and break this ice. Yeah, you'll see that goes, splits, and ends there. Then that one does the same. Nope. That's the last one. Yeah. Now you'll see all the streams now force everything into this intersection and then down to the drop zone. And the whole theory is, and it's a little less efficient than a piston system because you don't have that, that timed firing of a piston to knock them off of the pad and into the water stream. So you're basically just waiting for them to roam and fall and then get pushed down to fall. But it's a very cheap build and it works. So that's why I'm going with it. And it causes no lag, because there's, no pistons firing, no lighting updates or anything like that. So it's really good to use on multiplayer servers. You'll get your best rates out of it though whenever there's nobody else online, obviously. Due to the whole loaded chunk thing. I haven't really researched to see if maybe, there's been changes to mob spawning and mob behavior, and if this is still, the best low cost system. So if you guys know of a design that's more efficient and low cost, is go farm snow for an hour, then go put it back all together, and bam, you got you a spawner. And let me know. There you go. There's your very first layer of this thing. Just got to put a roof on it, and the roof acts as the floor for the next layer. Yeah, it's a lot of block placing in this. That's what takes it probably the longest. The longest thing about it is just that you have to place 9,000 blocks. I don't really know why I'm worried about conserving snow. Man, let me tell you, digging out snow takes a lot out of your pick, out of your shovel. I'll probably get, well, all that I have now took the durability off of my pick. That's a repaired pick, or shovel, I guess, already, so it takes a lot. But soon, after I get this built, we're going to be going into the nether quickly too as well. I would like to start getting potions going and blaze farms, stuff like that for better XP. It takes, I usually watch a YouTube video while I'm AFK farming at my skeleton spawner. You know, your average YouTube video for like a Minecracker is about 30 minutes, and that's about how long it takes for me to get level 30 out of that system. So it's quite time consuming, to say the least. But on to Twitch news. I have been live streaming in the past couple weeks. You know, it's a lot easier to do than a YouTube video. Gosh almighty. It really takes less preparation. Not to mention, you know, if my kids are awake or whatever, my house is kind of loud, I can still live stream. People usually overlook it more than if you got a lot of background noise on a YouTube video. So that's what I've been doing. Actually did a 1 versus 1 event on League of Legends last night. Went alright. Gave away 3 games. I played a total of, I think it was 6 games total that I played 1v1 and gave away 3. So I told them, if you beat me, you win a free game. Uh-oh, where's the middle? Should be right here. Yep. So I gave away 3 of them. Had a lot of fun with it. And then, you know, until it kind of died out, I guess is the word for it. You know, it got late at night. I think I ended it at like 4 in the morning or something like that. So there wasn't a lot of people on at that time. Played some Wasteland today. We had like a 6-man squad. Had a lot of fun with that. But I do believe my time is running short on this episode. So I'm going to have to call it here, guys. Hopefully you've liked what you've seen. And if this takes up too many more episodes, I might just skip into the final, the final product. But next episode, we'll get right back into action where we left off. And I will see you next time. Later.